Have you ever wanted to combine property drop-down options in HubSpot quickly? In this video, I'll show you how. Hi, my name is Ryan Schweighart, founder of WHImpact, where I help organizations simplify their client operations into HubSpot and Zapier. This week's WHInsight is going to be quick. Last week, I was cleaning up some ticket categories for a client. It's a multi-select drop-down option property, so it started to get a little tricky with the direction I was headed. Then I came across a handy merge option in the property settings. Felt like I had to share this. Let's dive in. So what we're going to dive into is my demo portal. And so in here, I've kind of replicated the issue or the drawbacks in a way that we're experiencing. And so we're focused on the ticket category here. We've got billing issue, invoice issue, and then here we just have billing issue, and then over here we just have invoice issue. Essentially, we don't need the granularity of invoice issue. Billing issue is good enough for us, so we want to get rid of invoice issue and bring over and just keep billing issue if it's already there. If something like this is just invoice issue here on the right, then we would make that billing issue. And so it gets a little tricky with the multi-select drop-down option. So if I were to go here to category, for example, and say, okay, I just want to see things with invoice issue. And basically what I would do is select all these, select all tickets, and then let's go ahead and edit the category. And what we want to do is just make it billing issue. But it becomes a little tricky with the multi-select capability. It's like, okay, do we want to append to current value because we wanted to keep that other one with the third category of general inquiry? Or do we want to replace the current value, remove the current value? It just was like, I don't want, then we're gonna have to maybe export to a spreadsheet and do cleanup that way. But if we hop into property settings, we'll see this merge option that I'll demonstrate here in just a moment. It's very straightforward and quick. So one thing that we're going to keep an eye on is, we'll go ahead and show all categories. We've got a couple here on the right that just have invoice issue, this test ticket close notification, as well as another ticket. We've got that in here. And so what we'd see there is that become billing issue. And then we've got this example here in the middle where we're finding a solution or for this, what do you do? It's got billing issue, invoice issue, and general inquiry. So what's going to happen there is we're just going to have billing issue and general inquiry after we get done with the merge. So let's hop into our settings here. And because we're on the ticket page, it's going to take us into the ticket settings. Then we can go to manage ticket properties. It's near the top, but you can always search for it if you're trying to find the property that you're looking for. And so then we'll click into here, into the category option. We're going to field type. And basically what we're going to do is select the two categories that we want to merge. You'll see that if you select, yeah, so you could select multiple, I guess. I didn't try that, but let's say we wanted to do, yeah, so you could do more than one if you want, but essentially you would select the two in this case. We want to merge invoice issue into billing issue. So I've got billing issue selected, invoice issue selected, and then this handy merge capability gives us the option to select which one we want to merge into. Again, we want to keep billing issue. It's going to say one option will be merged into billing issue. One thing to keep in mind is that if you have any logic built around invoice issue, that logic will fail. In addition, if there's logic built around, the one that you want to keep, that's going to persist. So if you have something like invoice issue and you're merging it into billing issue, but you don't want certain situations to trigger automations or do things like that, it's just something to keep in mind. So all we'll do here is select merge, and that's it. Can't remember how long it takes. I think it's pretty straightforward or pretty quick. Yeah, I'll just give it a second. I'll pause the video and refresh this page and then show you what it looks like once it's cleaned up. Don't forget to hit save. So once you save it, it should update pretty quick. Let's see. So there we go. Our billing issue and general inquiry persist. And then we also had um, test ticket close notification. That was previously invoice issue. That's now billing issue. And another ticket down here that was invoice issue. That's now billing issue. Just also kind of thinking on the fly in the sense that if we came to want to verify the update that occurred here, we should be able to see this. Yeah, so we had invoice issue that got applied, and then there was a bulk action that occurred upon the merge. So it's not super clear per se that this was part of a merged, update. Um, Let me just double check another one. Let's just see this one. Let's check the category here. Details. Yeah, so that merge shows up as a CRM user interface bulk action done by me. But it does give you a little bit of a property history saying there was, previously an invoice issue that was applied for the ticket category in our case. So that's pretty much it. Pretty quick. But I saw that merge option, hadn't really come across it before, and thought that could save a lot of people time, especially when dealing with a multi-select drop-down options that you're merging. So if you have any major time-saving items you've come across and wouldn't mind me sharing in a video like this with others, please reach out to me via my website and let me know. Otherwise, bye for now.